Hey buddy, it's Crazy Guitar 4 and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. In the last one, we went through All-Star Mode with Greninja, the water Pokemon, the Gen 6 starter. It was quite nice going through as him with the red outfits that time around. But this time, we're gonna be going through with Duck Hunt. Yes, this is gonna be interesting to say the least, but I'm definitely down. Am I down for it? We'll find out. First things first, let's find out which palette swap we're going to be going with. Now again, Duck Hunt, I typically go with the standard, but if I had to pick one, I mean, it just kind of like based off of like different dogs and birds, right? If I, this one's pretty cool. The Dark Dog, wait, what? The Dark Dog with the red bird. I think it was kind of hard, so let's go for it. Let's freaking go for it. Again, I'm not exactly sure what the reference is, like what dog that's supposed to be based off of or what bird that's supposed to be based off of, but it's based off of something. I mean, if you guys can go back to, like, I don't know, the classic mode episode, then I'm pretty sure I literally mentioned it. But yeah, Duck Hunt, I am interested to see how this is gonna go. He has a, or they, I guess, have a very interesting mechanic in that obviously they are two characters in one. But even then, even just with that out of the question or out of the scenario, it's gonna be a little interesting just kind of like getting hits off, or like specifically getting kills off with Duck Hunt, just because of how the smash attacks work in particular. That's the move I'm going to be using. The moves, set moves I'm going to be using for the most part. I mean, they're pretty good. They're pretty powerful. But you have to be like a little bit, at least a little bit away from your opponents in order to actually like hit them properly with the attacks of the smash attacks, which again is a little annoying to say the least. I will admit that, but I don't think it'd be bad. I mean, as long as I can get those hits off, I should be pretty fine going through and killing off of Duck Hunt. So, speaking of which, Duck Hunt, of course, trivia, you know, there's some stuff to read. Duck Hunt's got a little bit to go through, so let's get started. So, Duck Hunt make a few references to their home game. The dog performs a signature laugh during their on-screen appearance, side taunt, and one of their victory poses. The dog's tiptoeing animation is almost identical to his animation seen in the beginning of each round of Duck Hunt. Like that, and the dog and duck dodging the Xenia Zapper's shots during their smash attacks is a reference to the fact that players can shoot the dog during a bonus round in versus Duck Hunt. When they are rendered helpless after using Duck Jump, the sound effect used when a duck falls after being shot in Duck Hunt is played. The dog is the fourth playable canid character after Fox, Wolf, and Lucario. He is also the second quadrupedal character after Ivysaur. In comparison, the dog is the third playable avian character after Falco and Dedede. However, the dog is also capable of being bipedal. He stands on his hind legs during their down taunt and defeated/no contest animation, and while swinging the home run bat or carrying a heavy item. Okay, starting off pretty interesting, pretty strong. I do like that segment of like making the references to their home game. I'm pretty sure we had that sort of in what was it, Little Max episode? I think that's what I remember. But yeah, also that Canid and avian character kind of, I guess, duo here. I mean, it's kind of pretty cool how like they're kind of like the. I think that, yeah, it said the dog is the fourth of the canid characters in Smash at this point in time, and then the duck is the third of all the avian characters. With avian, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like, you know, like bird type characters, which obviously Falco is a bird, I think. I don't think he's a falcon, but he's a bird of, I forget what exactly his Falco's species is. Well, like the exact type of bird he is, but obviously Dedede is like a penguin. I always thought he was a duck, but it's actually like he's a penguin, so it's like I'm pretty sure like a little confirmed. And yeah, and then obviously the dogs, the canids. I've always wondered why sometimes it's canines, but also sometimes it's canids. I guess maybe canid is just like a more scientific way to say it, I think. I don't know. I'm not into science like that. I've taken life science before, but that was like so many years ago. I don't even remember like most of this stuff. I know there's like classifications, there's like family and species and stuff. I don't remember all of them, but I do remember some, I think. Alright, so let's see what else we got for Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt and Dark Pit are the only newcomers to not appear in the opening movie. Unlike Dark Pit, however, Duck Hunt are also the only newcomers to not have footage from their reveal trailer in the movie. Duck Hunt, Pac-Man, and Villager are the only characters who have special moves based on a series other than their home series, that's correct. And Duck Hunt are the only unlockable newcomers who are the sole fighter of a new universe. They are also the only unlockable newcomers in Smash for Wii U who are not clones. Only unlockable newcomers in Smash Wii U. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because some characters are, of course, unlockables in 3DS, some are only in Wii U, so it's like, you know, it changes, but like, yeah, I guess it makes sense. I do wonder, like, if that's the case, then, like, who is unlockable in 3DS that doesn't share that? Wait, what's the thing again? Only unlockable newcomers in Smash for Wii U who are not clones. I think it's because... Only unlockable newcomers in Smash for Wii U. I'm trying to think about, like, exclusive characters. Because I think characters like Lucina, Dark Pit, I'm pretty sure they are unlockable in both 3DS and Wii U. Only unlockable clone. I'm trying to think about the clones in this game. Who else there could be? I feel like those are the main two, right? But like Dark Pit is like not even mentioned. Or maybe. I feel like it's probably one of those two that they're probably speaking about, that are just like unlockable, obviously in this version, but one of them are, or they're both not unlockable in Wii U. I don't remember. I genuinely cannot remember like all of the unlockable characters. I think I remember most of them for the most part. It's just that, you know, when it's like different between both versions, it's like you don't. It's kind of hard to always remember. Like, who can be unlockable here, who cannot be here. And, like, some characters, it's not even like they switch. That worked, okay. It's like some characters are just unlockable in both versions. There's some others just want to be a little special, want to be different. I don't know, but yeah, that's just enough about that. Let's get this real quick. Oh, speaking of Fox, another Kane character, what's poppin'? What we got? Duck Hunt are among the few characters who lack voice clips in the sound test. Despite this, the dog barks during some of his attacks, laughs during the side taunt, on-screen appearance, and one of their victory poses, yelps during their start KO, and whines if any Zapper posse misses. The duck quacks during their up taunt, and each of the gunmen yell before firing. This could be because they are registered as sound effects instead of voice clips. Because of this, some, if not all, of these sounds can still be heard even if Duck Hunt are metal. Interesting, that's pretty cool. When the game is slowed down via training, special smash, or the timer, the number of hits for Duck Hunt smash attacks will double from 3 to 6 if all of their hits connect, which results in their smash attacks dealing twice as much damage. Conversely, the last hit of each of their smash attacks will be more powerful when the game is sped up. These quirks technically make Duck Hunt smash attacks the most damaging and among the most powerful in the game. That's pretty freaking crazy. Okay. That's actually kind of a fun thing to try it out at some point. Obviously, don't really have that luxury of trying them out here in All-Star mode. But you know, maybe like off screen, or maybe even like in a battle. If like I do like I don't know, like a timer battle or something with friends, or just in general items. Sonic can piss off. I don't know why he's like standing there. Also, we're playing on this stage, Dreamland Game Boy. Which is interesting because we like almost never play on this stage. But you know, it's cool. It's cool as heck that we're actually getting this one finally after so long. Obviously, I would much rather have the N64 version. That's by far the superior version in my humble opinion. But I also love this song a lot. I forget what it is exactly. But it's a really nice one. The fact that it's just like playing like a softer version, sort of like Kirby's main theme. It really hits. So Kirby music just for some reason hits different. It really does. It's so freaking good. Oh my gosh. I want to do more Kirby on the channel, absolutely. At some point I will. I do have one project, you know, planned. It is coming, but it's like, it's tough. It's tough to get it, you know, rolling. But we'll talk more about that at a later point. Duck Hunt are the only characters whose facial expressions change when their trainer's tagline is displayed. Due to their home stage Duck Hunt being downloadable content in Smash for 3DS, in that game they are fought on Battlefield when unlocking them, and on miscellaneous stages like other characters who lack a stage in Classic Mode. When the Duck Hunt stage is downloaded, their Classic Mode stage changes to that stage, however, their unlocked stage remains Battlefield. With Duck Hunt's only appearance in their home series being in 1984, this is the longest gap of 30 years and 5 months between a character being playable in Smash and their last appearance in their home series, surpassing the record Rob had back in Brawl. Damn, okay, Duck Hunt really breaking that record this time around. That's pretty cool. Really? Is that right? Last appearance in their home series, huh? Because I think for Rob, if I'm not mistaken, at the time of Brawl, Rob was a thing, what was it, like, because like, when it comes to like home series stuff for Rob, technically it would have been stuff, again, for the NES era, right? So I would assume it would have been like maybe 1987 or 6? But I'm surprised that if that is the case, I'm surprised that actually like breaks the record that Rob had, just because, oh, I really freaking pushed him into that. That's crazy. I'm surprised that would break the record Rob had, because wouldn't it be longer? Wait. No, yeah, I'm right, okay, yeah, I gotcha. That's right, yeah, Rob had a less time, specifically mainly just because he was like back in 2008. So the gap between 2008 and I think like 1985 or something was a lot, was a bit less than between 2014 and 1984. So, okay, I gotcha. It's making a lot more sense. I'm surprised at 1984 though, because I'm more than positive the game didn't even come out until 85, since that's when the NES came out. Well, no, the NES did come out in 84, so, wait, what? I'm sorry, I'm stupid. The NES came out in 85, I'm more than positive. However, the Japanese version, you gotta keep that in mind, the Famicom, that came out in 83. So it will make a lot of sense as to why Duck Hunt's game is in 84 and not 85. Probably 85 for the NES, but probably 84 for, the Japanese version. So yeah, and I guess you're probably counting based off the Japanese version. Alright, let's see what else we got left for trivia. We got quite a bit to go. Actually not that much. If Duck Hunt gets grabbed by a move that uses a unique animation for grab characters, like Wii Fit Trainer's grab, Bowser's Flying Slam, Ganondorf's Flame Choke, etc., the duck will be in a T-pose position. This is possibly due to the duck not containing any animation for whenever it gets grabbed for certain moves, or by certain moves. That is pretty interesting, okay. Despite claiming to bite foes during Duck Jump Snag, which I'm pretty sure is like one of their custom moves for the up B, the dog's mouth does not open at all, even though the hitboxes appear. Okay. So some like minor, I guess, errors in their animation, sure. Or just like mishaps, I guess, I don't know. Oh, this stage, doesn't this bring back a good memory from Lucario's episodes? I like just edited that episode recently. And it was crazy just to see it. What's funny too is that like Olimar, it's not like he dropped down and like forward aired me or something, or like hit me with an aerial with the right Pikmin. He dropped and immediately went for a forward smash, from what I can tell, which is insane with the fact that he can actually like charge it up so freaking quick and get one off of me. That's insane. That's actually insane how I should pull that off. I do wonder if I got hit by an aerial by his red Pikmin, if I would have still died in that moment. I'm not sure. I feel like probably, because I was pretty high up, and the red Pikmin does, have a lot of power to him. Let me try and spike. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Oh, I love the spike of Duck Hunt. I don't know why, it's a very satisfying one compared to some others. But yeah. I mean, Duck Hunt's been pretty fun so far. Again, very unique of a character, and sometimes a little bit difficult to like properly hit the smash attacks with, but like, once you get them off, it's not bad. He's actually quite an enjoyable character. But it's not really a character I personally play myself. I don't think many of my friends even play Duck Hunts to begin with. I don't think there's anyone I know that like actively enjoys playing Duck Hunt, or like would actively pick the character compared to others. But I mean, if you do play Duck Hunt, I mean, let me know down in the comments. It'd be pretty cool. Just like hear from a Duck Hunt player, the legendary Duck Hunt player. Alright, last 2 bits of trivia. Duck Hunt is one of 4 characters whose placement differs on the character selection screen between the 3DS and Wii U versions. So here we go with this one again. Along with, of course, Mr. Game & Watch, Little Mac, and Shulk. In Smash for 3DS, Duck Hunt is placed between Greninja and Rob, while in Smash for Wii U, they are between Robin and Kirby. And finally, Duck Hunt's render in Smash for 3DS's character select screen is slightly altered, as the duck is brought slightly closer to the dock to fit it into the icon. They, along with Rosalina and Luma and Olimar, are the only ones to have edited renders in the game. So yeah, I guess I'm pretty sure we mentioned that literally during Rosalina's episode as well. But hey, it was bound to bring it back just because it's also like present with Duck Hunt and the other guy. The other guy, yes, Olimar. You know, after what he did to me in Lucario's episode, I'm just gonna call him the other guy from now on. We're playing this stage, Rainbow Road. Pretty solid stage, I like it. I don't appreciate the cars though. That's a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. But overall, not a bad stage. I mentioned this before, but I do enjoy Rainbow Road. Definitely a better stage in my personal opinion compared to other stages. Well, primarily Gar Plain. Gar Plain is like, it's hard for that one to not be the worst stage in this like round of classic mode. Or sorry, all-star mode, my fault. Because I mean like, Umbra Clock Tower is fantastic. What else we play? Freaking Lumio City, which is also another really good one to fight on. I think Arena Ferox we can fight on too, and that's also a fantastic one as well. It's a little janky just because of like the stage, not stage hazards, but just like stage stuff that happens that shows up with like all the platforms and yada yada. But it's definitely better than Gar Play, that's for sure. It might potentially be better than Rainbow Road because Rainbow Road can be a little tricky, especially with the stage hazards, you know. The drivers in particular, just being like can be a pain sometimes. I'm kind of glad they didn't hit me because that would have done a lot. I'm a little bit scared right now, just because I'm at 120 with Duck Hunt. Can you die? Let's go. All right. There's Duck Hunt's All-Star Mode run through. Very good. Very good. What's the score? Hey, you know what? I hit the 2 million. That's all I care about. So let's freaking go. I'll take the 2 million. About 8.5 minutes it took to finish this. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, there we go. That's the attempt. That was a lot of fun. Alright, let's get the credits going. So yeah, Duck Hunt using the Dalmatian outfits, or I guess palette swap, in its trophy. Damn, this Nair is putting in work, oh my gosh. I never expect like the Nair to be this freaking good, but apparently it is. This is like just covering so much freaking, it's like, okay, it's not obviously to the extent of like Bowser's Nair, but still, like this is like putting in the work. I definitely appreciate having a move like this for the credits. I don't remember, I genuinely don't remember if I used it during I probably did use it during classic credits as well, but I just cannot remember if I'm being honest with you. I really don't remember. But as we're doing this, one thing I actually kind of wanted to mention real quick, because I just really want to mention it, it's just really freaking cool that it happened. But I recently got myself a Switch OLED model off eBay. I kind of had to get it off eBay from a second-hand like seller just because the version that I wanted was not in stock anymore, and probably very likely wouldn't be back in stock probably ever. Because it's like a limited edition thing, so it's like yeah. But it was a Splatoon 3 OLED model that I've wanted for so long, and I finally got it. It's freaking, it looks amazing. I'm like, I can see it from like the corner of my eye, or I guess the bottom of my eye, with my peripheral vision. And it's so freaking fantastic. The Joy-Cons are amazing, the dock looks great, and the Switch itself. Just the OLED screen, oh my gosh, such a big improvement from the standard Switch screen. It's insane. It really is, but I'm so happy to finally, after wanting it for so long, I've been wanting like an upgraded Switch for so long, I finally got one, and it feels so freaking good to have it. What I'm kind of waiting for right now is just like getting an SD card, so I can kind of move like stuff from my original Switch to the OLED, just so I can like then just make the OLED my primary Switch, but like still have everything that I want to have on it. But there we go. It's just really freaking cool that I have it finally, and I'm super hyped to like actually start using it too. So yeah, very, very cool purchase of mine recently. Very super hyped about it. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and go into the vault and check out Duck Hunt's trophy, his alt trophy, using the uppy, so they're definitely going to be talking about that. Duck Jump, an up special, has the charming twosome float up in an adorable fashion. It also makes getting back to the stage much easier. Their side smash can hit up to 3 times at close range, depending on your shooting skills. By charging up the attack, you can increase the range even further. So side smash and up B. Okay, interesting duo there, but we'll take it. But yeah, very adorable kind of uppy that they have in their arsenal. But I love these two, very fun characters. But there you have it. That is all for today's episode of Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. Thank you so much for watching. In the next one, we're of course heading back into All-Star mode, and we're gonna be going through as Rob, the robot. Definitely gonna be a fun, I think a pretty fun one in my personal opinion. I do like Rob quite a lot, so we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. So subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including the Twitch, second channel, music channel, VOD channel. You already know, it's down below in the description. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. Pop-Tarts out.